I want to make a little follow-up on the video that I made earlier today. I wanted to talk about removing the stigma of orthodoxy, and also about, in general, the apolitical nature of the Orthodox communities, which is very impressive to me. I saw a whole bunch of different people from very ultra-Orthodox communities and from modern Orthodox communities and from all different types of communities, all different communities, different views on the president, on all kinds of things, and we can all sit together. There was an article actually about it. I think there was also in the forward, I don't remember, about how how the Satmar community, was a secular Jew writing that the Satmar community was more liberal than the liberal communities, let's say in Park Slope or something like that, because in like Park Slope, there's a big difference between the rich and the poor. And you go into Rodney Street, and the millionaires are sitting with the poor people all together, and they're all friends. They all have total fellowship and everything. And it's the same with politics. In a place like Park Slope, you can't. If you have a Trump bumper sticker on your car, I don't think you're going to get necessarily, your car is going to get stoned, but you're going to get your car stoned more quickly with a Trump sticker in Park Slope than you will driving on Shabbos in Williamsburg. That's for sure. But neither one's going to happen. So that's one aspect. The other is that there's a certain unit. Yeah, we don't agree, and sometimes we don't even get along, but you're still like part of a big family, And the other thing is, how do we remove that stigma, the orthodoxy stigma? And if we try not to use that label, that's what I've always tried to do. Tried to avoid the label of orthodoxy as much as I could, and the people who need to know will know. The Frum people will know that it's a Frum shul, things like that, and everybody else should just say we're. The thing is, if you're a member of one of these organizations, then you're part of that denomination. Your shul is a membership in the OU, so then it's an Orthodox shul. A membership in the Agudas Israel, whatever. It's an ultra-Orthodox shul. Most of these shuls are independent, and you don't need these titles. We're just a Torah shul, and that's it. And the same thing is in the other direction. We want to make outreach, to make like a contemporary service, to make something service as an alternative to people who are used to Reform services where things are in English, although that's less true these days. But people are used to a certain style. We can reach out to that and also remove that stigma and bring people to the faith of orthodoxy with a little o, meaning believing in the 13 principles of faith, which is, removing people from heresy. That's, I think, it's if someone keeps Shabbos and puts on tefillin but they're a heretic, what's that worth? Maybe it's worth something, I don't know, but it's much more important, I think, the matters of faith. I know a lot of people disagree with me on this, but you look at the Mishnah in Sanhedrin, it doesn't say that people who break Shabbos don't have a place in the world to come, but it says that people who deny that the Torah is from heaven don't have a place in the world to come. That heretics lose their place in the world to come, not sinners. We're all sinners, just on different levels and different things, and we all sin differently. But heresy, that's the worst sin. Alright, that's just an idea I had. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.